I just cannot understand why anybody would pay a service like Angie's List, HomeAdvisor, Networx for leads, paid one of these lead generating services, when a contractor these days can easily generate their own leads free online. Let me show you exactly how you can do this. What's up there, guys? Is here once again with Do It Yourself SEO, where I help home service business owners and contractors basically understand the internet and use it to help them generate leads for their business. And on this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can start to generate your own contractor leads for free using simple things like the Google business profile and things of that. It always blows me away. I still talk to contractors on a weekly basis, and I run into so many of them that are still using paid services like Angie's Leads, HomeAdvisor, Networx, and there's a bunch of different ones out there. And what they do is they pay for these services to help them generate a lead, but that lead is shared with like 4, 5, 6 other different contractors. So you're bidding with a bunch of different guys, and some of these leads are really, really crappy. And basically, it just becomes a race to the bottom. Who could be the cheapest contractor for the service that homeowner is looking for? The problem too with that is that when you use these types of services, in my opinion, it takes that position of expertise away from you, the contractor, and places it on HomeAdvisor and Angie's List and things like that. It becomes that brand. So the customer goes out and they're reaching out to Angie's List and HomeAdvisor and Networks are reaching out to these paid lead generating services when they should be reaching out to you specifically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys two quick examples of contractors that reached out to me looking for help to help them generate leads for their business. Now, I do from time to time do some paid advertising for myself. I do create Facebook ads. I spend about $1,500 a month when I generate my own leads with my own paid advertising for my own business. And I reach, and I'm basically looking for contractors that are needing help with a website, lead generating, that kind of stuff, right? So I'm just going to show you, and a lot of these times, these contractors leave their information on my page, and for one reason or another, I'm unable to connect with them. But I do save their information and reach out to them sooner or later and see if I can connect with them. I ran into a contractor that does chimney repair out in Spokane, Washington. Now, I never got a hold of the guy, but just looking online, I took a look and see just how easy it would be for this guy to start generating leads for his business. Number one, he didn't have a website. Number two, he doesn't have a Google business profile. So the very first thing I would do to recommend to this guy, and especially with this costs you absolutely nothing, is to go out on Google and get yourself a Google business profile listing. They're 100% free. The only thing is that they're a pain in the ass to set up these days because of so many spam and so many fake listings people used to generate to trying to work Google's system. But that's the very first thing that I would recommend to this guy, even if he did nothing else, is go out there and get a Google business profile set up. I'm not going to bore you guys to death on how to set that up. There's a million and one videos showing you step by step how to create these Google business profiles online, but just go through the process of getting that set up. See, the thing that happens is once you set that Google listing profile set up, Google will, even if it took you 2, 3, 4 weeks to set it up and get it verified, do it. Add some pictures to it, start getting some reviews on it and things like that. And what ends up happening is Google's going to basically drop a pin on its Google map listing of where your actual location's at. And from that point forward, your radius of that business listing is going to expand further and further and further and get wider and wider the more activity you spend on that listing. But the main thing is to get that Google listing profile set up right away, because you never know. There could be somebody down the street that might need a chimney repair, and they just happen to type in chimney repair near me, and that Google listing is going to show up right in front of that potential customer who sees some of your pictures online and maybe reach out to you. 100% free lead just by spending the time to set up that Google business profile. The second thing I would do is go out there and set up a website. Go to GoDaddy, go to HostGator, go to Bluehost, doesn't matter. Set up a website for your business. Buy your domain name, purchase it, set up WordPress hosting, and at the very least, set up a basic website saying that you do chimney repair in Spokane, Washington. What you can also do eventually is go out there and get that website further built and optimized to get found in the search results for that service, chimney repair in Spokane, Washington. I have my tools set up, right? And if I type in chimney repair, Spokane, Washington, it tells me right away there's 140 searches a month for those three words combined, right? So if you structure your website specifically for those three words, chimney repair in Spokane, Washington, there's a very, very good chance that your website is eventually going to start to crawl and get up here on this first page of Google, which will also help push your listing when you hook up your website to your Google listing, will help push that listing up there as well, because the information that you place on that website will funnel up to your Google business profile and help you get pushed towards the top. Just to show you how quickly this can happen, I'm going to show you guys I built a website for a contractor I'm helping. This is just a lead generating website for asphalt paving in Morgan Hill, California. I built it, I bought the domain name on February 21st. I built the website around 2 weeks ago, and I looked this morning and I saw asphalt paving Morgan Hill. As I scrolled through here, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4 on the search results, right? And what did it's not even a completed website. All I've done is the homepage. Still haven't added the about page, contact page, service pages, or anything like that. And the reason this website ranked is because there's a void online for the specific search. I guarantee you with this chimney repair service in Spokane, same thing probably holds true. Some of these are masonry companies, like this one here, the second one on here. It's a cleaning, roof cleaning type service, and they just happen to show up for repairs and things like that. So there is a missing void. Let's see, chimney leaking, fireplace. It does a little of everything. But if you build a website specifically for chimney repair in Spokane, Washington, there's a very, very good chance that website will rank very, very quickly, especially if you follow the SEO rules that I always follow when building a website. And I'll leave a link to the template that I used to build these websites out that end up ranking on Google. So you can see how quickly these websites can rank if you are basically filling voids out there online. So that's the second thing I'll recommend to that guy. Just do all of that stuff, set it in motion, just leave it alone, and with time it'll start to crawl. You could do additional SEO stuff to it. I would wait a month, 2 months, 3 months, doesn't matter. But you got to get some kind of presence online, start generating leads for your own business, so stop using those paid services. The second contractor I was unable to get a hold of was a remodeling and renovation contractor out in Wilmington, Delaware. And number one, he had no Google business profile. And number two, he has no website. And if you are a contractor in 2024, you have to have those dialed in, unless you have such a huge network in your local community of word of mouth, you've established it for years and you don't need it. Yeah, who gives a shit then, right? But if you are like barely kind of starting out, getting things, you have to have this stuff online. And like I said, the Google business profile is 100% free, other than dealing with the headache of setting it up in the first place. That's the very first thing I would recommend to him too. Set up the Google business profile, upload a bunch of pictures, get some reviews from some of your customers, and place that dot on the map listing of your business actually existing online. Second thing, of course, is go out there and build a website structured for the searches that you want to make. What I would recommend to him is just looking out there. My main objective would be to go after a niche that's not very competitive that could also benefit him tremendously. And the very first thing, I did a quick search and I found kitchen remodeling in Wilmington, Delaware. It's showing me 70 searches a month, $4 a click. That's what this. I have keywords everywhere. So the tool that I use now helps me it gauges my competition out there. SEO difficulties in the 40s. So this would be a piece of cake. So I would structure a website specifically for kitchen remodeling out in Wilmington, Delaware, if I was this contract, right? Because you're going to be filling a void because I don't see a website. This one's home improvement overall, kitchen remodeling. See, I don't see a specific, here we go, legacy kitchen design, right? Somebody built a specific website just for this. Showcase and kitchen remodeling, legacy kitchen design center. See, these people didn't even follow the basic rules of SEO. I would put in here showroom, kitchen remodeling, Wilmington, Delaware. I'd even put it somewhere here on this first page. It doesn't say anything about it. And this would help even this website rank towards the top of the search results, right? Structure website design to convert the traffic that goes to it into a customer. You know, build some kind of page that says, structure a website that says kitchen remodeling in Wilmington, Delaware. You got to be the knight in shining armor when people go online. So if a couple's thinking about it, remodeling their kitchen, they're discussing over the kitchen table, thinking about it at bed at night, you know, talking it over. So when they go online and go, you know what, let me find a kitchen remodeling contractor in Wilmington, Delaware, and a website shows up that basically just punches you in the face and says, look, I'm a kitchen remodeler in Wilmington, Delaware. This is the answer to your prayers. It's a knight in shining armor. The website looks great. It talks about some of the things they've done. It has some great pictures on there. And eventually they're going to reach out, call, or fill out the email form, and then you're good to go. You're generating your own leads for free without having to deal with these paid lead services like HomeAdvisor and Angie's List and things like that. So those are my recommendations for these contractors that I was not able to get a hold of. Like I said, getting that Google Business profile set up and setting those websites up are crucial to helping your business generate leads for free for years to come. And as people become even more and more and more accustomed to using Google for these home services type businesses. But the main thing, in my opinion, would be getting your business found in this Google Business profile, the map listings. Those are probably where most people go. I mean, your website's still very important. You're still going to get a trickle of leads coming in that way. But number one is getting that Google Business profile to rank up towards the top. As a matter of fact, I recently made a video where I basically talk about what I believe and theorize that makes a business rank up in this 3-pack. And you can check out that video here on this link right here. And that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. If you guys want an example of my template, some of the services I provide, all of that stuff is in the description below. And that's all I got for you guys today. Until next time.